Hi, second graders. I'm joined today by Ella and Leah, and today we're going to be making our very own Grinch. So the first thing we want you to do is to find the right materials. Now, the Grinch paper that we're going to be using looks like this. It has a heart and it says Grinch Chin Green. So the first thing you'll do is you will find this paper. Now, after you find this paper, you are going to go ahead and color each of the parts on each of the pages. There is a key. It tells you what to color each part. So the Grinch chin, what color are we going to color this one, Leah?
Green.
Green, and it has the label right there. Okay, Ella, you have seen the Grinch before, the movie and the book.
Me too.
And you too. What color are we coloring this Grinch head?
Green.
Yeah, green. So again, the label's right there. And then where things get tricky is we're going to have to make down here, it says wherever there's a 2. So for example, for the eye yellow and for the eye black, we only have one of those and one of these small circles. So we're going to need to make use this as a stencil and make another one for the eye, the yellow part, the black part, and also the eyebrow. Okay, so we're gonna do that right now. And then we're gonna pause, and you can pause your video and go ahead and start coloring, and then we'll show you how to make the stencil, how to make 2 of these. We're just going to trace them and cut out those same shapes. Okay, so pause your video and start coloring. Okay, hopefully you took this time to color all of your pieces of the Grinch. So we did dark green, and then we mixed it with a little light sparkly green crayon that we had. So all 3 pages are colored. And what we're going to do next is we are going to, again, these little pieces, we need 2. So what we're going to do is we want you to cut out the yellow eye, the black eye, and the black eyebrow. So cut those out right now, and then we're going to trace around them. So go ahead and pause your video and cut out the yellow eye, the black eye, and the black eyebrow. And then we're going to trace those to make another one of each of those pieces. Okay, go do that now. Okay, friends, so Leah cut out the eyebrow, which is actually going to go like this, and the yellow eye, and then inside the yellow eye goes the little black piece. Leah cut those out. Now Ella is going to, on any white parts, so find some extra white parts on your paper that you can trace and cut out these pieces. So I'm going to have Ella trace the eyebrow, and I'm going to trace really quickly the yellow eye. So just kind of carefully and gently trace around it like a stencil. And I'll show you what it looks like. And then we have the black part of the eye. Leah's going to trace that. And then we'll color it the same color as the piece that you traced around. Okay, okay, friends, now we're going to be putting together our Grinch. We have these 2 green hearts. You should have a big one and a smaller one. So when you put them next to each other, there's one that's bigger. Go ahead and fold down the middle your big green heart. Fold it down the middle, set it down, and it'll look just like a heart. Now, the other one is going to be glued behind it. So let me show you. It's going to be glued like this. So this is the big heart is the chin, and then the little heart is the head. So you want the head to be sticking out just a little bit, so halfway. And again, it's behind the big heart. So the little one is behind the big one. So now get your glue stick out, put a little glue on your, I'm doing it on my small heart. And then I'm gluing them together like so. Okay, so again, your small heart is behind your big heart. Next, what we're going to glue is the hat. So we have he's dressed up like Santa. We have, it looks like a big red Hershey Kiss to me. So we have his Santa hat. The point goes at the top. So next, glue this on top of the head, like so. Get your glue stick out. Go ahead and glue that part on. You can pause the video at any time so you can catch up on your gluing. Okay, so the chin is pointy. Now we have the pointy Santa hat on top. I'm sticking it on. Doesn't have to be perfectly straight, but I still want to make sure I have enough room for my eyes. Okay, next what we're going to do is we're going to do the eyes. And the eyes, we're going to start with the yellow, the 2 yellow ovals. And they're going to go, I'm going to show you, right? And they're going to kind of tuck behind. They're going to be peeking out from the green chin. So part of it is covered by the green chin. So I'm going to kind of stick them under there a little bit so that they're not all the way showing. So maybe only 3/4. So most of it's showing, but not all of it. Go ahead and glue on your eyes. And mine are pretty close together. So I'll show you mine. Okay, friends, look. And now we're going to put the black circles in the middle. So find your black circles. And, oh, mine dropped. Maybe yours dropped too. Okay, I found mine. Here's the black circle. This is going to go in the middle, and it's going to kind of be at the top of your yellow eye. So let me show you. So it's at the top. Kind of looks like he's looking up now. Maybe this is the end of the movie or the book where he's actually kind of happy. Okay. And go ahead and do your other eye. And you can also just draw these in with a Sharpie if you want to. So I'll show you both options. So let's say you didn't do the eyes, couldn't find them, or you lost one. You could always draw it in with a Sharpie if you'd like, but make sure that they're about the same size. So here are the 2 different choices that you can do. Okay. Now next, you'll glue on your eyebrows on the sides. So glue the eyebrows. You want the thicker part to be on the inside. It's going to be right above your yellow eye. And again, the thicker part is going to be more on the inside. For that side now. This side. Okay. And then we have his white, and if you have any cotton balls, this would be great. It's going to be a white circle at the top for the Santa hat. Go ahead and glue that on the pointy part of your Santa hat. Friends, as you're doing this, you of course could just look at the picture from the at-home learning calendar that has the example to see how to assemble it. Now, with a black Sharpie, you're going to be adding a smile. And he has this kind of really big smile at the end. And it's going to go from one end of the cheek, the big cheek, all the way to the other. And we're going to do some small lines. You can do this with a crayon or a Sharpie. For me, since I use crayon, I might just switch over to crayon here. But again, it's a big smile with small curved lines. Around here. So go ahead and take a peek. Now, next, after you do this big smile, big curve, small little smile lines, we're going to do a line straight down the middle, and then we'll put our nose on. So a line straight down the middle, zoop. And then your nose will go on top. Okay, and I'm going to draw to give it some more kind of dimension. I'm going to be adding some other black lines, and you could see by the example too that you can add some more black lines. So I put a line on one side of the nose so it looks a little bit more like Dr. Seuss, his sketches. Okay, now I'm going to go back and I'm going to add some more lines. So I might just put some more black lines around the side of his face, just a simple black line, maybe down his hat. And it kind of gives a little bit more of a sketch look like it's from the book. Now, something optional is with your leftover, so after you can see my lines here on this side, I put them on the side of his face. I put it on his nose. After, if you would like, take some of your leftover white scraps and you can draw some or cut out. I might just cut some big circles to add across his hat. And I'm just going to glue them on. So Leah is going to cut out some big circles for me, as big as you can. Kind of add them across the top of the hat so it looks like a fluffy white hat. Or this again, if your parents have some cotton balls, they say you can glue some cotton balls right here across the red part of the hat. So right now, if you have time, go ahead and use that scrap paper, cut out some circles, and we're going to glue them on. And glue them across the red part. We want them to kind of overlap. And again, just find any big piece that you can find. Ooh, here's a good big piece. So I'm going to use this to cut out as big of a circle as I can. And overlap them across the red hat. So let me show you kind of how I'm doing it. And we're going to do it all the way across, even off the hat if you'd like to. Okay. Again, I found some more scraps. Try and cut as big of a circle as you can using the scraps that you have. And glue them across. Again, they don't all have to be perfect by any means, but we're going to do what we can with these scraps that we have left over.
Because every day is Earth Day.
Right. We want to use these scraps instead of throwing them away. Or you can, I hope you're doing a good job at home of recycling your scraps. Okay. And here we go. Here is our Grinch. We hope that you enjoyed making it. Thank you. And this will be one of your last projects for the day. So remember though, the heart and the message of the story really, and you can write this on the hat if you would like. If you have time, what you think the message of the story really is and the heart of the story. Okay, great job boys and girls. We hope that you had fun.